Okay, so a Wino from Lucky Star. She appears more in the manga, and she does have more of an important role in the manga, so to speak. She appears in episode 8 of the manga, and episode 14, I believe, of the anime. The reason Lionel's on this list, she's quite a feminine woman. She's a quote-unquote girly girl.
Yeah.
Okay, the thing about that is, she wouldn't even be on this list if it wasn't for one reason only, which is why she is so low on the list.
Yeah, she's kind of creepy when she's mad.
You know, when she's mad at Meso, her best friend, and who Wino seems like a devoted wife to.
Weird.
Yep. Meso says several times, "Oh, Wino's like all scary and shit when she's angry." Well, that's basically a Wino. Not much to that. Oh, sorry. Alright, now, might want to turn this down a little bit first.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, now,
Kosame.
Kosame!
Kosame.
Kosame!
Kosame.
Okay, enough making fun of her name. This chick is actually,
A lesbian.
a raging lesbian at that.
Even though she doesn't look like it.
She doesn't look like it, yeah. She falls in love with the character, oh shit, what was her name? Well, she's from the anime, Girls Bravo.
Curry. Not
Kiryu.
Kiryu.
Yeah. Through a fight, but that's only in the anime, though. In the manga, she's a minor appearing character. So, one of the things that actually stand out is, well, well, it's kind of hard to describe this character. It's a character you really need to see the anime to get.
Yeah.
But she's a lesbian. She's like completely insane for a Kiryu. I think that's her name. What the fuck? I keep saying her name different. Blech. But either way, still, it's a character you need to watch the anime to get. Yeah. And that's about all we have to say for her. Now this is the character. Oh crap! Hold on. Gotta correct the music. Now this is the character that lesbian is into. This is Kiryu.
I say her name different.
I know, but yeah, and she's also from Girls Bravo. The thing about her is the reason I picked the Punch Out Wii title defense music for this was because, well, she's actually very skilled martial arts where it comes to the point of kicking one of the guys' ass pretty much every episode.
Yeah.
I mean, she busts his face through a glass window. I mean, she slams his head against a desk. She kickflips him. She's very highly skilled martial arts.
Yeah.
The hand-to-hand combat. She's a very strong girl, and, well, if those qualities aren't enough to make it onto this list, then I don't know what is. You're gonna say something, say it.
Man, plus, you gotta admit, she has a pretty nice body.
She's pretty hot, yeah. Too bad if she catches you looking at it, she'll kick you in the face. And then you'll be bleeding.
From either you're like outside your body or internally. Either works.
Probably both.
Yeah.
Alright. But this is just a fun character, and then again, this is just another character you gotta watch the anime Bravo Girls for to truly understand. But she's in love with one of the main characters. Oh. She's a knocker.
Sorry about that.
Sorry about that. But yeah, she's in love with one of the main characters. Hold on.
Yukinari.
Yeah, Yukinari. Yeah, the thing is, Yukinari, I'm not gonna spoil it. You're gonna have to watch Bravo Girls to get the thing about, Girls Bravo, to fully get it. Alright, into that. Okay, now Mizori. Mizori. Okay, where to start with well, she is from the anime / manga
Rosario+Vampire.
Rosario+Vampire, yeah, she is a demon known as an ice woman.
Okay, anyway. She has kind of like mean to me, except she's a stalker.
And, well, she's more evident with emotions. She is very emotional. I mean, she gets angry quickly, especially when it comes to when her love, the person she's in love with, Skune, who is the only human in the anime. In the anime, Skune stays human, but in the manga version, he gets turned into a ghoul from having too much vampire blood turned into him. Yeah. So, Mizori, she's kind of a stalker.
Oh.
Yeah, Mizori, she's a stalker, to say the least. She kind of stalks Skune a lot. The thing is, well, there's no thing is about it. Well, the thing is, the reason she's on this list is not because of her demon, her formality, her looks, her personality, or nothing. She's a prime example of how much someone can change in just one day. I mean, after she tried to kill everyone, I mean, they saved her from what she was trying to kill them with. She cut her hair so it's short, and then she changed her personality. Now she's a whole lot nicer and all that, but yeah, Mizori can change pretty easily, but she's a bit low on the list, because I think there's other characters that kind of made a bigger impact on people than she did.
Yeah, true.
Oh, Kurumu. Where do I start with you? You're harder to start from than Mizori. She is also from,
Rosario+Vampire.
yeah, Rosario+Vampire. I have issues remembering names right now for some reason. But, yeah, she's a succubus, which means, her goal is to, enslave men, but she does believe that she has a destined encounter, and that is Skune, who Mizori is also after, and also a few other characters in the anime. But, well, pretty much every female protagonist, except for a few.
I think even a teacher was after him too.
Well, that was a different reason. That was something else.
It's kind of weird, too.
It's kind of weird. Yeah, it looked like it was turning into sex, but okay,
Yeah.
enough of that.
Yeah.
So, I should probably turn this up. Yeah, but the thing about Kurumu is, she's
How should we put this?
seductive mistress who believes men exist only to be their slaves. Yeah, true. She's kind of hard-headed. I mean, she makes Mocha cry when she comes in twice, I believe.
Actually, I think she only made her cry once.
Cry once, yeah, but still. Mocha cried another time, and Kurumu was somewhat involved in it. Remember,
Oh yeah.
Yukari and the voodoo doll. But still, yeah, if Mocha cries, and we'll get to, and Mocha's also on this list, and we'll get to her later. But if Mocha cries, Kurumu is involved in it in some way.
Yeah.
Most of the time. That or Skune starts getting the shit beat out of him because he's too retarded to realize he can't do anything. But anyway, I think that's about all we have to say about her. Okay, this is Vampire. Well, on the left, this is Mocha-san. She is from Rosario+Vampire. She is the biggest main female protagonist. On the left, that's her vampire form, and on the right, that's her human form. Once every episode, Mocha-san's vampire form is broken out to do some ass kicking.
And like the first season, a bat doesn't matter how long the battle was, like how many seconds.
Yeah, bat counts how many seconds a fight lasts.
I believe the shortest was like 15 or something.
Yeah. Well, what the shortest was like, I believe it was the first one, I think.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, but the fight scenes get longer and longer, and the season finales ones lasted about a whole episode.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mocha can't take that rosary off her chest, revealing, around her neck, setting her vampire blood awake and free, unless someone does it for her. She can't do it on her own, and nobody else can. Only Skune can do that.
Which is kind of odd.
Kind of odd, but whatever. Just go with it. The thing is, though, that Mocha can awaken her vampire powers without having the rosary removed. One episode of season 2, Skune gets badly wounded and pretty much almost dies. Mocha-san gets a mixture of a rage and sadness, and she just explodes in this red light. Rosary's still on. She turns into Vampire Mocha.
Oh.
But the next episode, that's kind of resolved, and she's no longer the Vampire Mocha. She's a regular Mocha. But, whatever. The human Mocha is caring, she's loving, she's passionate, she's all around a great friend. She hates perverts. And, yeah, she's just all around a very good girl. Her vampire form, on the other hand, has a bigger chest, has a bigger ass.
As you can see in the transformation scenes.
Yeah, the first things that transform are the chest size, the ass size, the hair color, and then the eyes.
As you can tell, Vampire Mocha has silver hair and red eyes.
Yeah.
While the human Mocha has pink hair and
Green.
green.
Yeah, Vampire Mocha has a bit of an attitude. She kind of angers easily. I always kind of pictured her as a girl that likes to joke around, too. I mean, joke around in kind of a point to where when she was fighting the spider demon, she got web on her hand, and she started singing a song.
I was about to tell you that. And she
winding a web while wrapping it around her hand.
And she started singing a song.
And then in the middle of the final battle of the first season, she actually, when Skune finally awoken from the vampire blood that was injected inside of him,
she flicked his nose.
She smiled slightly, called him a sleepyhead, and flicked his nose. So yeah, I always kind of imagined her as a girl that liked to joke around in her own sense. But, yeah, all around, she's probably a fun girl. If once you get to know her, she's probably a whole lot nicer than she seems.
Yeah.
I think that tough girl thing's just an entire act, but, don't make the characters, can't pull it out, whatever. That's about all we have to say for Mocha.
Alright, next up is...
Number 4, Sakaki! This is as she appears in the anime when they were doing the, cute coffee shop, as they called it. And she has that's a Nico connector on her head. Well, Sakaki is a relatively peaceful character. She loves animals.
Mostly cats.
Yeah, at one point in the manga, she was wearing that Nico connector on her head, and she was talking to her teacher, Miss Yukari, about it. And, well, Osaki was doing the talking. She was just sitting there, and Sakaki rarely shows emotions in her facial expressions. She does show emotions in them, just not very often.
And plus,
her immensely satisfied face seemed like a blank poker face.
And also, one other thing, even though she loves cats, there's only one cat that likes her.
And
the other cats just bite her hand.
Yeah.
Bite her in general.
Bite her in general, yeah. She loves cats, but cats don't like her. Her cat Maya is the one that came up with her, and once Sakaki found a cat that finally liked her, she was overjoyed, man. She was hugging it and rolling around on the floor, just grinning.
That was funny.
It was pretty funny, it was amazing, and Maya's a very defensive cat. Maya's also kind of a stalker cat. I mean, she follows Sakaki a lot. After Mocha being so long, it seems kind of odd that someone above her would have so little to talk about.
Yeah.
But the reason Sakaki's up here is because, well, she's friends with a bunch of numbnuts. That's the main reason. That and Sakaki was actually number 37, I think, of the...
I thought you said it was number 7.
No, that was Osaiku. Osaiku was number 7. Yeah, but she was actually number 37 in the top female protagonists list. And actually, Azumanga Doi, which is where Sakaki is from, was actually rated one of the best series for female protagonists.
Which I agree on, because the anime/manga is actually pretty good.
It's actually pretty good.
It has a lot of good humor.
Yeah,
and
so
the characters are memorable.
Characters are memorable. I mean, Sakaki, Osaiku, Tomo,
Kagura,
yeah. that lesbian chick whose name I can't pronounce. Cheto, most father, that awkward cat. Yeah, but that's about all we have to say.
Next up is number 3,
Which is Sakuya. We're in the top 3 now. Okay, now, folks, I don't know jack about this character. B-Man's the guy with all the info. I do know some things. Okay, guys, thankfully, this is one of the characters that pulls guns probably literally out of her ass.
Yeah, anyway.
That's all I know. So I'm going to shut up and let B-Man take over for once.
Okay, Sakuya here is from the anime Koi Koi 7, which is about this one guy who goes to this all-girls academy, and it's almost pretty much self-explanatory.
Lucky bastard.
You can find more about it in our top 5 animes that we know list. So, check. We'll put a link in the description for it. Anyway, she's mainly hard-headed, has quite a bit of a temper, and she likes to mess with the male character Tetsuro's head a lot.
I remember something about her. It's like she always referred to him as kinky.
Yeah. And
sometimes roamed around their room naked.
Yeah, and some point of the anime, she actually goes around the house just wrapped around in a towel around her body and on her hair. There's even one point where they rescue this one girl, and she was wearing this kimono, I think. I don't know, I can't remember. And it's pretty much self-explanatory. But anyway, yeah, and T99 said she mainly just pulled weapons out of her ass, aka mainly out of nowhere, like rocket launchers, machine guns, laser
anything
guns.
That'll kick your fucking ass.
Yeah. Anyway, see, anything else? I guess I say, she might not look like it, but she can be a pretty energetic girl. And if you get to know her a lot better, she can be a pretty good friend, and probably a pretty good bodyguard.
Another thing, I just remembered this. She often skips class a lot, and she smokes cigarettes. And the first episode, I cannot count how many times she said shit in the span of 1 minute.
Actually, that part wasn't true.
Really?
Yeah, she doesn't smoke. You must be thinking of someone else who looks like her. But anyway,
that's what we get for trusting a Wikipedia bio.
Yeah. There's also one other thing. I must say, and you might think I'm weird for saying this, but she looks hot in a maid's outfit. Trust me. Just imagine.
I can see that.
Anyway, that's all I'm gonna say right now. So, yeah.
Yeah. Shut up with your rambling. Oh crap.
Sorry. Anyway,
this is Miharu. She is from Girls Bravo. She's the most important female protagonist, as in she's in every episode.
Now you might notice there's 3 dots on her head. That's because she ain't from Earth.
She's from a planet called Sara, I think.
Saren.
Saren?
Yes,
yeah, Saren. She was in her tub when the main character Yukinari was kneed in the face
by Kiri.
Kiri, yeah, and he fell into the tub, and then he was teleported to Sauron into Miharu's bathtub, and then since then they've become friends. Miharu is a love interest of a Yukinari, and Yukinari has an allergy to where since he was bullied by girls throughout pretty much all of his life, his body has grown an allergy to women, and he breaks out in hives upon contact with women.
But not so with Miharu.
Miharu is the only girl that does not trigger this allergy.
And also, the planet where she lives on, Siren, it's mostly made out of women. And men make up 10% or 1/10 of the population there.
Which is 10%.
whatever. I mean.
Yeah, the thing about Miharu is she has an ridiculous digestive system. I mean,
she has a really huge metabolism, and she is always hungry.
Ridiculously high metabolism. And my god, she
can give, like, Snorlax or Kirby a run for their money.
Yeah. The thing is... Yep. From what, is said in the anime, she's an amazing cook, and she's pretty oblivious to a lot of things.
Yeah, like, hanging out... It's like asking, what is edible, like butterflies and stuff?
Yeah, with butterflies, and then this little seal-like creature that follows a different character back to Earth that she named Eevee. Yeah, she wanted to eat it.
Hey, in one line she says, like, don't worry,
I won't eat you! Raw?
And
it's like, so you decided to name it Eevee, huh? Yeah, doesn't it just sound tasty? Yeah. But, I mean, she's a very cutesy character. I mean, those 3 dots on her forehead also allow her to summon explosions with her emotions.
Yeah, and the more intense her emotions, the bigger the explosion.
Yeah, and she can also travel between Sauron and
Earth.
And yeah, in Earth at will, because at one point she leaves, and then her sister gives her permission to go back if she wants to, and then she just goes to and then, so, Miharu just thinks about, being back with Yukinari back on Earth, and she teleports into his bathtub, so she has that power too. Not only that, she can... Well, it's worth watching episode 2 just to see how she eats a banana.
Yeah, because
if we told you,
we would... Sorry, I cannot think.
Let's just say this, she's experienced, she knows what she's doing. I think she's getting the wrong idea.
Yeah.
I mean, it may be similar in shape, but they just had to go there with that. Oh yeah, I must mention this now, I'm sorry for not doing this earlier, but Girls Bravo is actually a mature anime. It is.
So, if you're kind of sensitive to mature content, don't watch it.
Yeah, because pretty much all the girls you see nude at least once.
Yeah. And plus,
well, off of that topic, Miharu is completely comfortable with being half naked, almost naked, or completely naked in front of Yukinari.
Which I find kind of weird.
Even one point where... Well... She's just a very cutesy character. She's completely oblivious to a lot of Earth things. She's got a heart of gold. She has an explorer's interest in Earth, and she just loves a lot of things. I mean, she's just a very cute character that's likable by pretty much everyone. Or who you are. You fucking like this character once you start getting into the anime. I mean, the anime was also Americanly translated too, which means it was pretty popular in Japan to have that happen. So, overall, this is just a very cutesy character, and her on her own is worth checking out the anime. I mean, forget the raging lesbian, forget the kung fu chick. This is the main reason you want to check out. It's Miharu. Well, yeah, I suppose that's about all we're gonna go on.
Wait, and a little challenge. Try to count how many times T99 said cutesy. Because you said it like 5 times already.
Yeah, but she's just a very cutesy character. I mean, come on.
Okay, end it off.
Yeah. Well, we had a lot to say about this. Trust me, the next one's gonna be a lot longer. I promise you that.
At least we hope.
Prepare for the worst. Okay, we're finally at number 1. Number 1 is Christopher Rosette from Chrono Crusade. This is one of the rare exceptions where the anime is actually longer than the manga.
Yep.
Although they did change a lot of things in the anime. In the anime, Rosette is less hard-headed and has a significantly bigger chest.
Yeah. But in the manga,
she's hard-headed and her chest isn't as big. Yeah. But, yeah, aside from that, Rosette is actually, well, thankfully we're ending this off with a nun who's here to tell you all, who's here to spread the word of kick your fucking ass! This is a nun with guns. And holy bullets at that.
Yep.
She goes around killing demons with her demon partner, Chrono.
And another reason why we put her as number 1 is...
We will get to that later.
Yeah.
But, yeah, Rosette, her common 2 pistols is that 1 pistol in her hand, and that, Red 9 in her other hand. The Red 9 is the only gun that I know about. I think the other one's a Winchester .951, I think. Either way, but still, she's a pretty epic character. I mean, she's been gunning demons down since a long time ago. She has, ever since she lost her brother, she's become a nun, and she's been killing demons ever since. Okay, now we brought up Chrono, who is the main character, who is also a demon, yet he's working with nuns. That pocket watch around Rosette's neck actually seals Chrono's demonic powers. Yeah, but a moment of silence, please. That's where the sad part lies throughout this whole entire anime.
Mm-hmm.
The anime is actually quite tragic. I mean, Rosette is an orphan. Alright, Rosette is an orphan. Rosette is an orphan, living in an orphanage with her only brother. And her only brother were extremely close. Her brother, Joshua, got sick pretty easily, and once he just disappeared. And he got Chrono's old demonic horns, and failed to recognize Rosette when they finally meet again after so long. The sadder part about this is that Rosette is dying throughout the entire anime slash manga.
Yeah, because that's a pocket watch on her neck is a seal that keeps Chrono's true demon form
away. And once that seal is unleashed, Chrono's true powers need a source to feed off of to empower him.
Yeah, since
that source is Rosette's soul. Rosette knows she's not gonna live more than 30. She knows she's gonna die. She could die any second. And she continues on, no matter what. She keeps going. She smiles. She laughs. She has fun. She lives her life to the fullest. She's an anime woman that everybody needs to be like. No matter what, you gotta keep pushing on. You gotta keep living. You gotta keep doing whatever it is you do. And the sad thing is, there's one part where, Chrono is very sensitive to Rosette's life, too. I mean, seeing Rosette hurt just tears away at him. Because he knows that he's the reason that Rosette's dying. Rosette's dying. I can't stress this enough. Chrono feels guilty for putting Rosette what he's putting her through. But Rosette knows what's going on. She knows what's happening. She knows all of this surrounding. She's fully aware of everything, and I don't know. This is just one tragic character and one tragic anime after another. I mean, you'll laugh at the anime, you'll relate to the characters, and when you finally think the problems are solved, no. The solutions get torn away. I mean, it's a very sad anime. It's a very funny one, too. But, yeah, Rosette's dying throughout the whole thing, and there's one part where Chrono goes to the fullest power of her extent. I mean, Rosette loses all motion control of her body. She can't breathe. And Rosette almost dies in volume 5 of the manga, and Chrono feels completely guilty about it. He feels like it's all his fault. So he seals himself away, where Rosette pursues Chrono through his mental state. I'm kind of choking up here. This is kind of sad to go back and go through all of this. Because I just remember that one fanfiction we worked on, which I still have lacked to upload. I'm still not over that whole thing. But Rosette's a character that people can really get attached to. I mean, I'm choking up here. I'm being dead serious here. Yeah, but Rosette's just that one character who can die any second, yet she doesn't care. She knows what's going on. She knows what she's doing. I can't push this as hard as I wish I could. Rosette's just a total badass. That's what I'm leaving this on, alright?
Actually, I have one thing to say. God bless you, Rosette.
God bless you, Rosette. You fucking badass nun.
And that is our top 10 anime female characters.
But before we completely end this off, I have to say one final thing about Rosette. I have not finished Chrono Crusade in the slightest, but I know Rosette deserves this #1 spot. She deserves it more than any other anime character I've ever seen. Note I said ever seen. But, oh my god, Rosette. God, this is hard to say. But, God, freaking Mendestein! But, yeah, just... Rosette is the saddest, Rosette is just like the saddest, funniest anime character I've ever come across. Nothing in anything I've ever seen compares to what's going on in Chrono Crusade. You may laugh at the jokes, but you know you're not going to be laughing along. Something's going to come up. Tragic backstory, just something.
Something that'll probably make you cry.
Something that's going to make you feel bad, or something, or whatever. They don't go into too much backstory because, well, they don't want you all depressed and shit in the first volume.
Yeah, they don't want you bawling your eyes out either.
Trust me, if you could just know what Rosette's going through, yet the way she acts, man, you just, no.
Okay. I think we're gonna end this off right now.
Yeah, we're gonna end this off right now. I mean, I'm being dead serious here. Look up Chrono Crusade. It's tragic. It's that tragically funny anime that it's gonna make you cry. And I haven't finished it, but I am sad to admit this. I'm extremely sad to admit this, but I'm 99% sure Rosette dies in the end. And that's why I'm afraid to finish reading it.
Yeah. Plus, I kind of want to get to the end because I want to see what happens to Chrono. But, anyway, we're going to end this off right here.